blood. Enemy slain. Ally slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
Go Spirit Dash!
The enemy team has slain the dragon. Bottom turret under attack. Ally slain. Ally slain. Middle turret is under attack. First turret destroyed. You are on a killing spree. Enemy turret destroyed. Double kill. Rampage. Enemy turret destroyed. Turret lost. Bottom turret is under attack. Ally slain.
Go Spirit Dash!
Ally slain. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy slain. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Enemy slain. Unstoppable. Ally slain. Shut down. Ally slain. Slain. Turret lost. Middle turret is under attack. Top turret is under attack. Enemy team has slain Baron Nashor. Ally slain. Enemy slain. Enemy killing spree. Turret lost. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Turret lost. Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost. Enemy rampage. You are unstoppable. Shut down.
Go Spirit Dash!
Double kill. You are Your team has slain Baron Nashor. Your team has slain the Elder Dragon. Killing spree. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed. Rampage.